Isoline regions practice. Let's take a look at the problems here. Set your screen up to at least 100% on here. And also you want to, on your line tool, go to scribble. So make sure that's set. Okay, the first instruction here says, on the map, draw contour lines for 780, 760, and 740 elevation. Extend your contour lines to the edge of the map. Okay, so let's do the 780 first. Activate that. And we do have 780s on the sides here to take a look at. I see a trend going on. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, let's get that activated. All right, I see a trend of the lines going across. I'm going to kind of use that as a guide, bend with the trend, go with the flow, connect those 780s. Now there'll be a 780 in between those two numbers right there. 780 right here. You can see it bending down here. Now I'm going to cross the stream here, and as I cross the stream, I'm looking for another place for 780s. That would be right there, and that would take me to this position. Now you'll notice that when I cross the stream, my contour line ended up pointing somewhat, well, in the direction the other ones are, indicating that this stream is flowing to the north. Contour lines always bend and point upstream. All right, let's take a look at the 760 mark. I'm going to activate this. I'm looking for a place where 760 could be. I see I've got a 760 there, 760 there. Coming across for here. I get that bend as I go in between the 748 and 768. And there's a 760 right there to finish up. Just extend that to the end. And there you go. My contour line bends as it goes across the creek as well. Okay, so we have 740 left. Take a look at the tool over here, at the 740 mark. Here, in between these two, we'll have a 740. Come up here, we start bending backward again. And that 740 is going to make its way out like this. Okay, I missed this little spot right here, because you should always make sure that your lines connect to the edge of the map and so on. Okay, so there's the first map. Let's take a look at the second. Okay, for the second map, basically it says on the temperature field map, use solid lines to draw the 18 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius, 22 degrees Celsius isotherms. The isotherms must extend to the boundary of the map. Label each isotherm to indicate its temperature too. So let's do the 18s, and if we examine the screen over here, we're going to see we have an 18 here, 18 here. See a whole bunch of 18s, no 18s over there. So we're going to kind of connect these 18s in this manner. We get a little bend down here like this, extend that to the edge. They also want us to label these two, so we'll just make a little box over here and put in number 18. Box a little bigger. There we go. So there's our 18 line. Now we want to do a 20 line. So looking at, for 20s here, I see a bunch of 20s scrambling across. Here we're going to start in the corner, work our way through. Think, where are we going to find 20s in between 19 and 21? That brings us up like this and extend it to the end. Bingo. There's the 20 line. I'm going to label that. Okay, and the last one's going to be the 22 line. So I can see a whole bunch of 22s sweeping across here. I didn't go through always go through the dots. So if you miss, you can always go back. Okay, so here's the 22 line coming through. Looks great. Okay, and we'll label that. So that takes care of the assignments on this particular chart. I'd be all set with that. Let's take a look at the last page. On this last page, basically we have a temperature map here. On the temperature field map above, draw 3 isotherms, 23, 24, and 25 basically. All right, so we'll get the tool together here. We see a bunch of 23s going like this. Bring that down to the 23s. In between 22 and 24, we got a 23. And we can zip this off to the side. More or less, and there is our 23 line. Now we want to do the 24 line. We can start over here. 24, kind of you can see it goes down like this. Then we've got a bunch of 24s just going off to the side like that. And the 24 line is done. And then finally we want the 25 line to be done. So bring this up here. on down like that, bring it around, and extend it to the edge. And there are your 25 lines. All right, that's how to do or practice drawing isolines. Let's see if you can do the layout.